Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. I'm grateful. So, my name is Rita Sian. I am an educator, a public speaker, the author of You Are Unstoppable, and the founder of a non-profit organization called Feminine Star Africa, which is focused on empowering women and girls. This channel is all about personal development and growth. It's all about inspiring young people to reach their dreams. It's all about sharing my life experiences to inspire, encourage, and let somebody out there know that he or she can also live her dream or his dream, if only they can put in the work. With the knowledge that most of us have these petty little habits within us that sometimes, if care is not taken, can delay or retard our growth, I decided to start this series called Breaking Negative Habits. This is to enable us identify these habits, see how we can break away from them, and help us grow. So let's go into the details of today's topic, comparison. Let's first look at why we compare ourselves to others. Comparison is a natural thing for every human being to do. You would definitely, at a point, compare yourself to somebody or compare yourself to your previous self. All right, you would want to see, oh, am I becoming better? Is anything changing at all? These are some of the questions we ask ourselves. Another reason is because we might be unclear about our self-evaluation after doing a self-introspection, trying to understand who you are, knowing how far you've come, what you are doing. It is sometimes unclear how special we are, how valuable we see ourselves. So that can also cause us to, at a point, compare ourselves to other people. Another reason too is when you have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is actually very serious because it would cause you to always, all the time, every little thing, every person you see, you begin comparing yourself. It's either today your eyes or tomorrow is your head, another day is about your boobs, another day is about your tummy, and it's so devastating. So low self-esteem can also be one of the reasons why we compare ourselves to other people and just complain, do nothing but complain. All right, another reason is because we are actually weighing our strengths and weaknesses. You are trying to weigh this area, am I good in this, am I sure I'm good in this area? So you look at somebody's activity. Let's say maybe somebody has talent in singing, you are also talented in singing, but when this person sings and you listen to her, something moves you to make you feel like, I think this woman is amazing and she is the best. All right, so you begin to look at yourself and ask, am I sure I'm strong enough? Am I sure I'm good enough in singing? Or do I need to change? Is this something else I have to do? So this could be really good, and comparison can be negative as well. There are two main types of comparison. It is either you do an upwards comparison, which means you are looking at people who are higher than you, people who you admire their achievements, people who you feel academically higher than you, people who you feel spiritually, business-wise, financially, they are higher than you. So in doing an upward comparison, you are comparing your current self or your current situation with somebody's level of maturity, finances, marriage, relationship, whatever situation you are doing that comparison in. So you are comparing your current self to that person's position and all that the person is having. Now, this upwards comparison sometimes can be very draining and can be very disappointing. It can make you feel like I am not in the right position, or I'm not doing enough, I've not achieved much. Sometimes it can lead to even jealousy, where you feel so jealous about somebody's success and you begin to, detest them for no reason. So upwards comparison can be negative. Other times upwards can so upwards can again, I've just bumped again. So sometimes upwards comparison can also be very positive, where you compare yourself to somebody's achievement or position and you feel like, this is it, this is the time that I have to put in more effort, I can also be like this person. Okay, so now let me read about this person and know what is he doing, or what is okay, what is he doing, or what is he reading, or what is she doing or reading to help her come to this level that she is, and I want to do that too. So Upwards comparison can be positive, it can be negative. It can either help you look at somebody and want to be like that person, compare yourself to that person and say, I want to follow these strategies to be able to be like this person. And it can also be in the negative, where it would make you feel like you are not doing enough and you've not accomplished anything, but it's not true. Second type of comparison is downward comparison, where you begin to compare yourself to somebody who is actually in a worse situation than you, or in a lower position than you, or in a state where maybe the person doesn't have what you have. What does this do to us? This helps us, one, appreciate what we have. Let me give you an instance where two sick people go to the hospital. One is having malaria and the other one is also having malaria. But the one who was having malaria with mild symptoms gets to the hospital and even feeling that he's not really well and sad or unhappy about his situation. The second person is brought in, rushed in with very severe symptoms, cannot even breathe, and this first person looks at the second person's situation and feel like, wow, so it could have been worse than this, right? At that particular point, this person is feeling gratitude, all right? So he's comparing himself to this person, not because he's better than him, but because he feels like his situation is actually way better and could have been worse. Yeah, so at that point, lower or downwards comparison helps us to appreciate what we have, who we are, and helps us know that we can be more. At what point does comparison becomes negative? Comparison becomes negative when all you do is, let's say, go on social media, look at people's appearances, people's words, people's, flaunting their wealth and stuff, and begin to tell yourself, oh, look at me, I am this poor girl, I'm this poor boy, I'm just this, I'm just that. Please, that is when comparison becomes negative. For all you know, all those people flashing those glittering life and those beautiful lives, in the real situation, those things are not real. Probably somebody just, takes a stroll, goes to a hotel, sits there, buys just a bottle of Coke, takes a video of the amazing scenery of the hotel and shares on Facebook, and you feel like, oh my God, this lady is chilling, this man is chilling, and you begin to feel sorry for yourself. Please, that is the point where comparison begins to become negative. My question is, how do you interpret comparison? With your personality, how do you interpret comparison? Do you interpret comparison as a challenge for you to become a better version of yourself? Or do you interpret comparison as a threat to you as an individual? Whatever way you interpret comparison is what it would cause you to do. Whether to see people's life and want to make the best out of yourself to be there or beyond them, or you just look at people's lives and you jump to conclusion, this is it, I am a failure. It's all up to you. If you sit there comparing yourself to people all the time, you would be unhappy, you would be unsatisfied, you would be this person who is so negative, that is pessimistic and not in any way ready to work for herself and live her vision or dreams, but always judging people for what they have achieved for no reason. They worked so hard for what they have achieved and are enjoying it. So why do you just become so negative and pessimistic and just judge them for no reason? This is the part I love so much, where I am able to share with you few things that I'm able to do and few things that you can also do to help break away from the negative habits, which today is comparison. So number one, I think the thing we can do to help us is change the object of focus in our mind for which we do comparison. So if it is people you are comparing yourself to, I want you to start comparing yourself to your previous self. Your previous self means that younger version of yourself, or that person who was at that lower level then, and to that person who you are now. The achievements, the excellent achievements you've achieved, the great things you have done in your life, the successes, the amazing relationships and networks you've created, the opportunities that has come your way which you have taken advantage of, and just rising and growing. That is what I want you to start comparing yourself to. Compare your past, where you are coming from, to where you are now, your present, and fill your heart with gratitude, because if you don't do that, I don't think there is anything you can do that would make you feel happy, ever. I do this a lot. I compare myself to my previous self. When I look at where I'm coming from, becoming a house cleaner, working as a laborer for somebody, working and selling in the hot sun, in the markets, in the lorry parks, that was where I came from. To this young woman who is an educationist, author of 2 books, the founder of a non-profit organization where I have employees that I work with, and I feel so happy. I feel this gratitude in my heart. So before you compare yourself to other people, please rather change that object of focus. Make it you, your past self. Also, highlight your strengths, know your weaknesses. Please throw more light on your strengths. Appreciate your strengths. I know that I'm someone who loves talking, yes. I know that I am very good when it comes to putting words together, writing, inspiring people, sharing my life with people. I know I'm good at that. These are my strengths. So I would always try my best to throw more light and add more value to these skills and strengths that I know that I have, instead of focusing on things that I know I do not have and I cannot do. Please. So I think if you can also do that, it would help you as well. Be very accepting of your flaws. Know that it is in your imperfections that you find your uniqueness. It is your imperfection that makes you stand out. It is your imperfection that makes you very dynamic, all right? So instead of focusing on other people, please just work on your flaws. So accept it and then work on it. That's what I want to say. Also, remember that not all that glitters is gold. People we see flashing so many things around and doing so many things are sometimes very fake. They are not real people. They are just using things around us to make their lives better, and you sit there judging them and feeling like, comparing yourself to them and feeling like you are not good enough. Please, if you come to the reality, I bet you would appreciate so much what you have. So instead of comparing yourself to others, please just be you. Appreciate yourself, love yourself. And yes, you can compare yourself to other people, but for the right reasons. Are you doing downwards comparison, or are you doing upwards comparison? Whichever kind of comparison you are doing with yourself or with other people, comparing yourself to other people, just know that you are doing comparison, 1, to help you grow, 2, to tap inspiration from somebody, 3, to make you, have plans and goals towards your achievements and your success, and not just exist. All right? Focus on what you already have, not what you do not have. What you do not have is in tomorrow, which hopefully you would get there. But what you already have is what is at hand. It's what you have right now. So focus on that. Focus your energy, your gratitude, your appreciation on what you have, your talent, your achievement, your successes, the great people you have around you, your family, your career, your job, the skills you have, the talent. Just be grateful, for these things and appreciate them. Focus on them and start focusing on how to make good out of all these things you have. Thank you so much for your time. I'm always grateful that you share this short time with me to be able to take something little that may help you. So I welcome you to share this video on your profile with your friends and families, with young people who you think really need this. Share with them. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I would also keep doing the best I can to bring you more videos and work on myself to create more unique and dynamic videos for you. Thank you so much once again, and I will see you in my next video.